somewhere below the war, a second front just opened. Straton spent the week at its doorway collecting debts. Watch the last one get paid.
Welcome to the Field Report. This week, our brave Helldivers have transitioned from planetary defense to the uncharted mysteries of the void, mapping a new corridor of freedom amidst total navigational breakdown. In the Rigel sector, over 77,000 Helldivers successfully defended Rirga Bay. They secured the town of Blightsmurk and held the line against the Illuminate, despite a fierce fight for Zone 3. We saw massive swings in territory this week. Aldridge Cove and Crimsica were liberated, though Crimsica was unfortunately subject to a rapid enemy reclamation shortly after our victory. The Farsight sector is now fully under our control. Following a successful defense of Grand Errant, the Terminate threat in that sector has been effectively neutralized to sheer democratic will. Finally, we acknowledge the loss of Sengis. While the planet is no longer ours, the data gathered during the occupation will ensure our next advance is even more decisive.
On Pherkad Secundus, Helldivers are working to defend generator systems and evacuate high-value assets. The mission is critical to maintaining our foothold in this sector. Straton's camera catches a Vile Titan attempting unassisted flight through a wall of fire on Pherkad Secundus. The Ministry of Science confirms Vile Titans cannot fly. This one disagreed. Straton answers a bug breach with both guns and a sentry, and the Ministry notes the ammunition expenditure was entirely appropriate to the occasion. Straton captures a massive wall of fire sweeping across the battlefield, nearly reaching his elevated position during a generator defense. A tragic moment for Straton, who was eliminated by a sudden explosion just as he attempted to board the extraction shuttle. That's a Helldiver walker getting dropped off for Straton, but it got dropped off on a building. The pilot clearly wasn't having the best day. After Straton equipped his exosuit, he helped battle a Vile Titan by hitting it in the face repeatedly with rockets on Pherkad Secundus. On the approach to a TCS station, Straton discovers that some terminants can simply be stepped on. Command reminds citizens that boots are issued free of charge. Bullets are not. An unfortunate terminant finds itself stuck to an exosuit shield, just like bugs on a car windshield. Straton attempts to help clear the bug gunk. A single quasar shot into the open mouth of a Vile Titan. The head comes clean off. The Ministry of Science requests the footage for what it calls purely academic reasons. Straton answers a Terminid wave with a nuke. The Ministry can confirm the resultant quantity of dead bugs was, by every measure available, a lot. Moving to Chernobyl 7, our forces are tasked with destroying automaton detector towers and raising the flag of Super Earth. It is a heavy push against the machine. An automaton dropship comes in low over Charball 7, and Straton takes it out of the sky. That is one. He seemed pleased about it. A second dropship attempts the same approach with the same result. Straton's own count reaches 2, and the automatons have not yet drawn the obvious conclusion. 3. Through acid fog thick enough to hide a fleet, Straton brings down another dropship before its cargo ever touches the ground. 4. The frame whites out, the wreck comes down, and the correspondence tally continues to climb faster than High Command can process the paperwork. 5. Straton's 5th dropship in the engagement crashes across Charball 7, and the Ministry has stopped calling this luck. Straton dives, and on the way down puts a round through a Hulk's eye. The Ministry of Truth has reviewed this footage 9 times and maintains it was standard procedure. Straton's weapon jams at the worst possible moment, so he beats an automaton to death with it. Democracy, the Ministry notes, does not require a firing pin. Landing a Pelican on Charball 7 is, in the correspondent's professional assessment, tricky. This one arrives in a manner best described as enthusiastic. At Rirga Bay, the mission is to eliminate overseers and secure black box data. The environmental conditions are becoming increasingly unstable. Rirga Bay's tornadoes remain undefeated. Straton is lifted, removed from the battlefield, and the Ministry declines to classify the wind as an enemy combatant. Crushers are heavily armored, tremendously strong, and no match for a shield slam delivered with sufficient conviction. An orbital laser holds on a crusher for what the Ministry calls an educational duration. The crusher soaks up a startling amount of it before conceding the point. A Helldiver falls to a crusher on Rirga Bay, and Straton settles the account personally before returning to the mission. Helldivers, the Ministry reminds you, never leave a debt unpaid.
Looking at the forecast, Ministry analysts suggest the mission on UVP Gamma will be complete within the next 24 hours, though liberation remains unlikely. Reconnaissance on UVP Alpha and Senji 23 is expected to take longer, potentially over a week. In fact, Bay, our forces have already secured 15% of the megacity of New Eagle. Meanwhile, liberation efforts on Gatria face a longer timeline, with the city of Ursatz currently seeing 0% progress. The war continues to expand into the unknown. If you have combat footage, submit it at superearthsignal.com/correspondent. Become C-Press. For Super Earth,